Hey, it's Chew Quieter, and you're already laughing.
That was the most bizarre entrance I think we've had. So,
I mean, it
oh, now I'm gonna cough. Now I'm like,
kind of calls for it since this episode is dedicated to a narcissist that we know as what's his name again? Oh, yeah, that's right, Kevin Williams from Lite Brite. This motherfucker sends me a direct message. Apparently, his spit lickers sent him messages and said, "Hey, this guy's talking about you." So I guess he heard the podcast after that and didn't like what he had to hear.
and it's kind of funny that maybe I just don't say enough for him to say anything about me or something. I don't know, but it's weird that everything is directed at you. I've got no messages saying, "Hey," to me. It's all directed to you, and even some other forward messages that I've seen uh, are directed to you and never to me, and I'm a little weirded out on that. Why? I'm like, I'm here too. Like, am I fucking nobody? Am I invisible or like why am I
You
so
left out.
Teflon
Yeah, why you
here?
left out?
I know I'm feeling left out. Come on, fuck.
Leave Brittany alone. So just to give everyone some backstory on this, okay? So a couple of years ago, um, on a post of mine, Kevin actually was friends with me on Facebook at one point. He started to troll me on a post, and I responded in kind. And I basically told him, if you want to fuck around and find out, you can fuck around and find out. At which point he started contacting some sponsors and cried, made a fuss. Like, hey, this guy's talking shit. He's making threats. Wah, wah. Fucking bitch, right? So, because of the sponsors, I had an obligation to squash it, which I did. Wasn't too happy about it, but it is what it is. Let's just move on. And that's what I did and moved on. In fact, I even saw him at Jeep Invasion a couple of years ago, and he saw me, and he did one of those, you make eye contact and he looked away. I was like, no, motherfucker, you saw me. So I went up to him and he acknowledged me, said my name and everything. He knows who I am. And that was the last time I saw him, talk to him or anything. So being a public figure that he is and wants to be high profile like he wants to be, we're talking about something that he released, which were wheels that we thought were copycats of a KMC wheel. We started doing some digging, and we found out that the parent company of Baja built race wheels,
This extreme 4x4
extreme 4x4 group, yeah,
which strangely enough has no anything anywhere.
Yeah. We did digging. We dug and did not find anything about this company until we located them in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So we're like kind of questioning why is Lite Brite supporting a country in Dubai? Why are they supported by this country? So we thought it was weird. We made comments about it. Then after that episode, friends of mine were like, "Hey, did you know that Lite Brite had an OnlyFans page?" And I did, but I did not know that it was as graphic as it was, because what I first saw was just lovey-dovey pictures of Kevin and Brittany hugging and laying together, and it was very, very PG. So the link that I got was way more graphic. It was Brittany spreading her butthole and showing her butthole with objects in her butthole. She had on weird outfits. I'm also wondering if some of those objects that go in buttholes were for him too. I mean, very well could be. Who knows, right? So,
Hey.
I mean, there's a lot of other pictures out there of her just, spreading eagle, doing all kinds of fucking shit, right? Trying to be sexy, trying to be. So I called them out as being a cuck. I'm like, dude, why are you taking pictures of your wife and putting them on the internet? That is some grade A cuckold shit. Sorry, it is. It is what it is. So after that, he started to message friends, mutual friends on Facebook, questioning, who is he? I've never heard of him. Like, really, dude? You've never heard of me? Come on. You're a fucking liar. Big fucking liar. So he did it again to where he started contacting people and build a base of support. I don't know why he was trying to bring people into our beef. Not even a beef. I was just making comments on his shit. And he got offended because I'm not one of his spit lickers that, is trying to suck his dick and her tits. Sorry, but that's just not who I am. I don't do that sort of thing. So he got mad because we're not doing that, and started contacting these people saying that I'm an asshole, I'm a piece of shit, which there is some truth to that. Yeah, I can be a big fucking asshole, and he's about to find out right now how big of an asshole I can be. So I finally got to the point where he messaged a friend of mine and said that I needed to be punched in the face. And I was like, all right, it's on, motherfucker. Start singing that 50 Cent song in my head. I'll whoop your head, boy. So this is where we are. All of a sudden, he sends me a direct message. The little boy finally grew some balls and decided to contact me directly. And I'll share it with you. And we'll read through it. So he says, dude, at the end of the day, you are an absolute nobody. Well, that's debatable because you've already contacted people that we both know and wondered why they're friends with me. And these people are high profile people. So already a lie. He goes on to say, you honestly don't even deserve the time or recognition this meager response gives you. But I figured a one and done reply is all this needs. Maybe we'll see what happens after this. I'm sorry your life sucks so badly you have to resort to trying to use our name to gain some kind of influence in your life or business. Well, no, not really. We're just commenting on your product that you copied from KMC. That's all we were doing. Your spit lickers caught wind of this and they told you about it. So no, there is no business here. We're just having fun on a podcast that is not a business, and whoever listens. We're not really fucking worried about it.
Yeah, we don't advertise, we don't promo, we don't have sponsors, we have nothing to this but the fact that we paid for the subscription to the app, and you had equipment, I bought equipment, and that's the extent of what this is
Right.
about. There's no money draw. There's no commercial for this new product that's seltzer, that's generic. No, it's none of that shit. It's just us doing something we want to do.
So he goes on to say, it's pretty lonely. It's a pretty lonely world you have created for yourself. And if I'm being honest, I'm not mad at you. Well, you can't be mad at me. So yeah, good. I'm glad you've acknowledged that. I'm more sad that you live such a pathetic life. Well, I guess we'll get into that in a second, that it's not so pathetic. I travel the world. Oh, fuck, he travels the world. And I guess it's to Dubai. I travel the world with people I love and have thousands and thousands of people who watch us and look up to us and who we've had the opportunity to inspire over the years. Wow. He travels the world to Dubai. Maybe he's gone to other places too. And he's got thousands and thousands of fucking people that lick his spit. It's fucking awesome. And through all this, I have never once thought of you or heard your name anywhere at any time, other than when someone lets us know our name is falling from your mouth again. Well, if I think we've already covered that, that's a lie, because we were Facebook friends at one point, and he tried to troll me. So he obviously knows my name. He knows my face. He knows my name because we saw each other at Jeep Invasion, the same one that you were at, Armando. And I think we even talked about that. That I told you, hey, I just saw Kevin Williams, and you said, what'd you say? Well, he won't come over here. He won't say anything to me.
No, it's been like that. He'll come in, and I at the time I had to not necessarily play nice, but I had to play the game, and that was it. I have to do nothing else anymore.
So he goes on to say, unfortunately, you only have yourself to blame for the life you live. Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Who else's life am I going to live? Yours? No, thank you.
Can I live the Rock's life? I really like the Rock's life.
He goes on to say, keep talking to your dozens of watchers and keep watching us win and travel the world. There he goes again with traveling the world. He must really love Dubai.
Dozens. He thinks he have that many people to watch this thing?
I guess. I actually think we're up to 16 followers on YouTube, but
yeah, I'm like it might be a dozen.
But on
dozens, that's a little generous there, buddy.
So our main feed is Spotify. So I mean, we have our follower base on Spotify is way more than that. So I mean, that's fine if he wants to think that. It helps him with his world traveling ego, I guess.
That's how little I think about the growth of what this is I don't even know how many followers we have. Not really. I don't think. Wait a minute. I think I haven't even listened to it on Spotify. So is that shitty of me, or
you're not following us? What the fuck? He goes on to say, I hope one day you can get rid of all that hate you have in your heart for people who truly pity you. Well, there's no hate in my heart. Like I said, we were just talking about your product. And just because we're not sucking your fucking dick, I guess that means we have hate in our heart, and that's who we are. So that was his direct message to me. And all I did was reply with neat. Like, cool, buddy. Nice fucking post. So I actually looked up what a narcissist is, because that was just full of fucking narcissism, as if I've ever seen it.
Now, is this the part of our show that's sponsored by the Mayo
Clinic? Our
new
sponsor, the Mayo Clinic.
The Mayo Clinic. Yes.
So let's do a quick overview from our new sponsor on what a narcissist is. Armando, you want to take it from here?
Okay. So, according to the Mayo Clinic, narcissistic personality disorder. The overview of the narcissistic personality disorder is a narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unrealistically high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. But behold, this mask of extreme confidence, they are not sure of their self-worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism.
Ding, 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 ding. Sound familiar?
Mm-hmm. All right. A narcissistic personality disorder causes problems in many areas of life, such as relationships, work, school, or financial matters. People with narcissistic personality disorder may be generally unhappy and disappointed when they're not given the special favors or admiration they believe they deserve. They may find their relationships troubled and unfulfilling, and other people may not enjoy being around them.
Well, we know that because I've heard from many people on the trail from SEMA. The trail from SEMA, they were totally like shunned. Everyone was just like, dude, you two need to shut the fuck up, go climb in a hole somewhere, and don't come out.
It sound like a night in Nashville a few years ago. And I was just like fucking dead. I was like, all right, I get it. I need to be away from both of you.
All right. I'm sorry to interrupt our profile here.
I'm sorry, Mayo Clinic. We'll have to refund some of your sponsorship funds. Sorry. Treatment for narcissistic personality disorder centers around talk therapy, also called
Mhm.
psychotherapy. Hmm. Narcissistic personality disorder affects more males than females, and it often begins in the teens or early adulthood. Some children may show traits of narcissism, but this is often typical for their age and doesn't mean they'll go on to develop narcissistic personality disorder. So, when you're a teen, you can love yourself, but as an adult, you shouldn't love yourself this much.
Yeah, it's kind of feeling that way.
It's kind of weird. That was kind of weird.
So now let's go over the symptoms, okay? Because I think this is important. We've already kind of covered some of that.
Oh, this freaking cough.
Symptoms of a narcissistic personality disorder: having an unreasonable high sense of self-importance and require constant excessive admiration. I think we've got that check marked. They feel that they deserve privileges and special treatment. Expect to be recognized as superior, even without achievements. I think that's a big check mark right there.
Mhm.
What achievements have they had other than her showing her tits and spreading her butthole on OnlyFans? I think for the most part, everyone knows that they bought a lot of their YouTube followers initially. I don't think that's a secret. I'll go on here. Make achievements and talents seem bigger than they are. Well, he is short, so he does have to overemphasize so many things. Be preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the perfect mate. Believe they are superior to others and can only spend time with or be understood by equally special people. So I think that's another check mark because he obviously doesn't know who I am and I'm a nobody. I mean, I think that's a really important point there. Goes on to say, be critical and look down on people they feel are not important. Kind of covering the same thing there.
Yeah, it's all linked around the same
Yeah.
ideals.
Expect special favors and accept other people to do what they want without questioning them. So again, this goes back to us critiquing their wills that we feel it's a direct copy of KMC. Take advantage of others to get what they want. And they have done that with sponsors. And if they don't get what they want from sponsors, they go and make negative posts about companies. I think I've had 4 companies reach out to me and talk about that over the past week. I won't say who they are because I don't want to put them out there like that. I'm sure if those companies want to speak out, they will. It goes on to say, they have an ability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. Be envious of others and believe others envy them. Oh, that's a huge fucking check mark right there. Behave in an arrogant way, brag a lot, and come across as conceited. I think that's another check mark. Well, that's actually quite a few check marks.
Yeah, well, I travel the world.
I travel the world. He said it twice. To Dubai. Insist on having the best of everything. For instance, the best car or office. So I think he meets the criteria there for being a narcissist.
Yeah. All the check marks are there.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
Yep. Now, here's the fun part. Let's get to this because I think I think this is going to call into question his parents' parenting skills quite a bit. The causes of narcissistic personality disorder: environment, parent-child relationships with either too much adoration, or too much criticism that don't match the child's actual experiences and achievements. So I guess the question is, which one was it for him? Was he on the nipple too much, or did he not get enough nipple? What do you think?
Um, going not enough
Not enough
nipple.
nipple? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going with not enough nipple too, because he did get Brittany breast implants. So she needed more nipple.
Well, just the idea of that putting her out there would be like a lack of uh, relationship likely between a parent or some sort of parental
Mm-hmm.
figure.
Very good point, doctor. Genetics, inherited characteristics, such as certain personality traits.
It's that what is it? It's not the Oedipus complex. It's the little dude, Napoleon
Napoleon
complex.
complex. Oh, that's a great point, doctor. He is short. He is small. His stature is. I mean,
Mhm.
he's got to look up to Brittany. So I mean, that's how short he is, and she's exactly not very tall. So you make a great point. Neurobiology, the connection between the brain and behavior and thinking. So, um, yeah, I mean, it kind of says a lot here uh, about his character. I mean, imagine thinking that all of his followers are nobodies because they only have maybe a handful of followers. I mean, I think that's what his
Yeah,
followers should recognize right away, is that they're all nobodies to him. Yet
yeah.
they're clamoring over everything that they're doing, but they don't understand that they're nobodies, like, in his eyes.
Yep, yep. It's one of those things where that's the attitude, and when you believe that you're looking up to someone that has those personality traits, then they're going to be uh, have this look back on you where you don't exist, and they're just looking at the mirror
Yeah,
themselves.
and they're also not world travel. His followers are not world travelers. So I mean, he's just pinning his followers as a bunch of poor, pitiful nobodies. Because according to him, if you don't travel the world, you're pitiful. Your life is boring. So just to point out one thing, because um, I know my life is not boring. This is a picture of me and Snoop Dogg at the Playboy Mansion, circa 2005. Does that look like a boring and pitiful life to you?
That looks pathetic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just two guys, normal, pitiful, non-world traveling, unfollowed people, guys rolling blunts at the Playboy Mansion. Yeah. So the life that I used to live was very pitiful, as you can see.
Yeah.
Um, Here's something to note, and he'll eventually learn this with age. Um, you set your own expectations in life, and whether that's pimping out your wife on OnlyFans, or in my case, living my life to the fullest in my 20s and early 30s, and then dialing it back a bit so I can have longevity up until my 70s and 80s, which I've selected to do, which is why I live in the country. I wanted the slow life now. Once you get to a certain age, you want certain things to slow down. And that's what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I've chosen.
Your life isn't a matter of nothing. It's a matter of everything. It's everything to you. It's what you build for yourself. It's not what you build for expectations of
Admiration.
pseudo
Yeah.
celebrity or admiration. It's what I build for myself. It's what I build for my family. It's what I build for my
Right.
future. Um, I mean, it's all it is. It's It's that little bit that goes into my retirement account every month that makes it so that I don't have to think about it down the road. It's putting money into life insurance to make sure that if something happens, that my kids and my family are taken care of. It's that type of thing that is of more value to a lot more people than having a million views on a video.
Mm-hmm. When
Real shit.
when I was producing Kingdom Crawl, the
Excuse me.
the TV formatted show that was on Amazon Prime, by the way, as far as if we want to start judging achievements, Kevin, I haven't seen your shit on Amazon Prime. I mean, it's not there anymore because they've reshuffled their library, but many people already know that season 1 and season 2 were on Amazon Prime, and I was the first person in off-road to have a production on Amazon Prime twice, 3 times actually, because American Crawlers is on Amazon Prime. The movie that I made, the 90-minute movie that I produced and directed, is on Amazon Prime. Is yours, Kevin? No, because you don't have a fucking movie. In fact, you still shoot shit on fucking iPhones. Do you know what an aperture is? I don't think so. You motherfuckers have no skill. No fucking skill whatsoever. Nobody likes you guys. You're tolerated. The people that you contacted me to tell me this, that you're tolerated. They don't like you. So keep on thinking that you're Mr. Big Shot, because you're not. Again, you're just tolerated. My life that I used to live, it was fun. I DJ'd, I produced, I was in the business. I did a lot of shit. I met a lot of people. I dialed it back for a reason. Now the people that know me for producing content for their for their channels. Your sponsors
or their businesses
or businesses. A lot of his sponsors I produced content for. I didn't go out there and gloat about it. In fact, many people, including you, Armando, have told me that I was too humble, that I needed to promote myself even more. I chose not to. I let my work speak for itself.
Yep. And
I mean, it is what it is, right? I
no,
was never.
It is what it is. It's funny. It's just like
I was never into this for a gain of followers. I was into this for entertainment purposes. A lot of people found
to build great content so people would enjoy. That's all it is. It's not. Oh, I don't look back and go, oh, we got 1 million people listen to a freaking podcast. I don't even know. I don't know who listens.
Obviously, you don't listen.
I can't stand listening to myself. I'm gonna expect other people to listen to me too. Shit.
So, the people now that are, if you want to say they don't know me, are now CFOs of companies, because the work that I do now for my 9-to-5 job, I lead meetings with high profile peoples in a Fortune 500 company. So because his followers don't know me, I don't fucking care. I don't know them either. I don't care to know them. In fact, I get tons of Facebook requests from people I don't know, and I decline them because I don't need those followers. I don't need that sort of gratification. That's just part of growing up. And maybe one day he'll get to that age where he realizes, I think I might have too many Facebook followers. Maybe I need to dial it back. Maybe he won't, because again, he's a narcissist.
Yeah, it's I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what the future brings. I mean, through the history of what that has done and what they have done with that brand and everything. I think we had a conversation about this before, about sponsorships and the email that came across and the response that ensued from our side. But look at it now. I mean, they were like so high on Bilstein and the last couple years, and now they show a picture of their uh, Jeep, and it's on ADS now.
Mm.
So now you've gone through the gamut of the shock side, or is there still more to get to?
Well,
I
they've
think
gone through all the
they started with the
right,
Metacloak.
right,
They started with the Metacloak, then they went into the rock crawler side, and then on the suspension, and um, then they went to Bilstein for the shocks, and now they're an ADS for shocks.
and they did the same thing with tires. They
So,
started with Milestar. They
mm-hmm.
developed a relationship with them that they've ruined, from what I hear. And then I heard that they almost begged to get on the roster with BF Goodrich, and BF Goodrich basically laughed at them and told them no. I have that inside information, by the way. And they finally landed with Nitto. So I think their relationship development suffers from professionalism and couth.
Yeah, and there's just there's a complete so what's the word I'm looking for? They just like they just jump from one to the
They
next.
have no loyalty.
You use it up, the loyalty's gone. There's no there's no care for long-term sponsors. I think there might be one or two that they've been on for a little while now, but I mean they've gone through and there's the tales from the other sides where they've left and why they've left, and oh yeah, we just made a decision to do something better. Then you find out, well, it's not really because it was better. It's because the bridge burnt and they happened to make it to the other side. So
now, just so everyone's aware, you're going to probably hear some shit from their side. And I just want you to remind you that it's been established that Kevin is a fucking liar. So anything that he says, take with a grain of salt. I am an open book. I've already explained everything to you on my side. I frankly believe he's just scared of me. I mean, the way that he looked at me at Jeep Invasion, you know, he's made eye contact, did one of these, look away, and then I said, "Hey," he was like, "Oh, hi." Yeah, bitch, I saw you.
yeah, it's
he's a fucking clown.
It's funny. Not funny. It's just funny. It's bizarre. The whole
It's
situation.
ironic.
And it's funny as I felt this way about them, like since the beginning, like, oh God, this can't be good for anything that's happening. And I'm gonna blame this on Scott Blunt.
God damn it, Scott.
It's all Scott's fault. Fuck you, Scott.
Love you, Scott.
You and your damn 4-door Jeep selling to freaking soccer moms and shit. Fuck you, Scott. I think this bred to. I think this leads to ducking of Jeeps. This whole side of the industry is the root of the Jeep ducking. It's the bane of the Jeep existence.
I wonder how much longer his spit lickers are going to stick around once they find out that they think that Lite Brite thinks all of their followers are pathetic losers that don't have a life because they have no followers and they don't travel the world.
Well, they won't hear it because we only have 16
that's right. Fuck, I keep forgetting.
So no one's gonna hear. Don't worry about it. Our secret's safe with us.
Speaking of traveling the world, I wonder if he's gone back to Dubai for any paperwork that he's had to sign with his wheels, because I did some more digging today, and I do not find anywhere in this country that Baja built racing wheels is a registered company. So it might be a DBA.
Well, it's the DBA, the Extreme 4x4 Group is the company name. So remember, we found that initial site,
and they are in fact
the Extreme 4x4.
They are in fact based in Dubai. That is a
Yeah,
1000%
that's
fact.
yeah. So they may not do business here as an entity. They may just import products into the United States and sole distributorship or sole sales through their partners that are listed on their website.
Who is that? Does it say? I think Northridge was
Yeah,
one.
it says a few companies on there that are on there that drank some Kool-Aid probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool if they want to support oppression. I mean, maybe they're used to that sort of thing because of the nature they grew up in, the households they grew up in. Who knows?
But they have really cool buildings in Dubai
Sure they do.
and the Palm Island.
Actually, I heard those islands are sinking, so
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think there might be some irony there.
There's all kinds of irony there.
Well, listen.
Oh, all right. I get to apologize, everyone. I've been coughing the last like 4 weeks, and I can't get rid of this hack. I've been prednisone. I've been taking inhaler, and it just keeps coming. And I need to find an answer to this. Hopefully, it's the end of the allergy shots will stop it.
Maybe we should get a COVID shot. It
We'll
might
see.
do the reverse shit.
I'm going to pass on that one. I'd rather just do the Descovy for prep. I might as well just do the AIDS shit because I might just have AIDS. I don't know.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of shit here today. This episode again is sponsored by the Mayo Clinic. Thank you, Mayo Clinic. And fuck you, Lite Brite. Fuck you, Kevin. Fuck you, Brittany. You fucking flat-chested silicone piece of shit, people. With your fucking spread pussy lips on your OnlyFans page and your spread butthole and your fucking dildos up your ass. It's probably up Kevin's ass before you put it in your mouth. Fucking piece of shits. I told you I was an asshole.
Maybe this is why I had to get called out.
Hey, they want to call me an asshole. I'm a fucking be an asshole. They asked for it, they're gonna get it. Like 50 Cent said, I'll whip your head, boy.
What? that wasn't a threat, it was a request. Yes. Request granted. Here's your
fucking
asshole.
Millennials, they don't understand. You don't fuck with Gen Xers. 100% Gen X. You don't fuck with us. I keep receipts, bitch. On that note, thanks to everyone for listening. And
we're making it a shorter.
Yeah, show. I mean, this is dedicated to them. I don't think we need to dedicate a full hour to them.
No,
I mean they're world travelers, so they're busy right now traveling the world. Maybe maybe they'll listen to this on their cab ride from the airport to their Dubai corporation. Motherfucking pathetic ass fucking people. Why can't you work with people that are from this country? You claim to be fucking proud Americans, yet you go and do business with the fucking Dubai people? You're the piece of shit. Fucking anti-American motherfuckers. Fuck you people. Fuck your Dubai company too. Fuck them.
And there we have it.
There we have it. Fuck them. I'd say fuck them in the ass, but they probably like that.
That might be enjoyed. That might be enjoyed.
You want to say anything in case he wants to say something new finally?
I've said all I'm going to say. I believe we had a conversation about this a while back. It's one of those things where I have no dog in this fight. I just don't care. I don't care about them. I have nothing to say about them. I've had nothing to say about them other than fucking really still. Just still getting people to say their name like fucking really. How fucking stupid are people? Stop. Just fucking stop. Yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say. And other than that, don't really give a shit. They could come, go, leave, stay. Doesn't bother me.
Remember, people, support American companies, not this fucking outsourcing bullshit. You want to be proud Americans? Support these American companies.
Yeah, support these American companies building stuff in China.
Yeah.
Come on.
By the way, shout out to High Beam Off Road.
Fuck you, Matt.
All right. On that note,
anyone else we want? Anyone else we want to give a big fuck you to?
No, except Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, that's just a given. I don't think that goes without saying. That's one of those that goes without saying.
Let's go, Brandon. All right, folks. I guess that's it for today. We're not going to bore you anymore with our pitiful lives.
All right. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too, man. Bye, American people.